G'day, I'm Kevin. In 2019, I took a year off work. I shut down the computer and locked up the office. And I spent that time living in Chiang Mai and travelling in Southeast Asia to learn, to reflect, relax, but most of all to test whether I could live here full time. And the answer is yes. But when I returned to Australia at the end of March 2020, the world turned upside down and I was locked into Australia for 2 years. But I'm back now. I'm living here in Chiang Mai, Thailand, and there's so much to see and do. This is my journey. This is 52 weeks. Oh, hello. I'm just down at the fisherman's village. Finished breakfast. Ate at the bar baguette, which is really nice. Had some French toast with bananas and maple syrup and a coconut milkshake. Very nice indeed. I must say, I've enjoyed my time here on Koh Samui. Just been mooching about a bit. I arrived by plane, as you know, or maybe you don't know. But anyway, I arrived by plane and got a shuttle to my hotel. And as we were driving down the road, it looked like there were lots of bars and stuff and restaurants on the main street. But later that night I discovered that on the kind of main road through, most of the bars were shut. So it's not completely recovered yet, but there's plenty of places. There's here, for instance, which is not far from my hotel, which is a nice place for a wander, and breakfast and lunch. So yeah, I've had a really good time here. It's despite the rain, it's been raining a little bit. First day was quite nice, sun was out. Yesterday was a big storm in the afternoon, but I got out in the morning. And last night it was a pretty big storm as well. It's just starting to rain now, so this little conversation might cut out very quickly while I decide to get into some shelter. Yeah, but despite the rain, I've had a nice relaxing time here. I was thinking about getting to Chaweng today, but given the rain, I'm not sure. Chaweng's another beach kind of area up the road. I'm in Bohput, but we'll see how the afternoon goes. But the other option is just to head a little bit down the other way and see what the beach down in the other direction to where I've been walking is like. So I might do that too. Who knows? There is an alarm of some sort. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Anyway, so I did find a really nice local restaurant near my hotel, which I've been eating at for the last couple of nights. So that's been nice. Good food, not horrendously expensive. I mean, it's more expensive than Chiang Mai, as you would expect, because we're on an island. And it's a tourist area as well, so the prices go up a little bit because of both of those things. But nevertheless, it's not too expensive. And as I say, the place I found on my first night here, tasty food and quite a reasonable price. So haven't had dinner anywhere else yet. was going to come here for dinner last night, but when it started raining I decided to stay closer to home. Hello, you're still here. The day I did the filming for this story that you're watching now, it rained that night, so I didn't come back that night, but I'm here tonight. A couple of nights later, just dodged some traffic, and I was right. Nighttime's kind of nice atmosphere here. Could still do with a few more tourists, I think. I would imagine in high season, this is really pumping. So yeah, I made it back at night, as you can tell by the shadows on my face. But there we go. I would say if you wanted to explore the beachside restaurants, I'd do that at lunchtime, because this is the view. I mean, I can see a little bit more than the camera can, but not much. So if you were wanting to explore the dining by the beach, I'd do that at lunchtime, and then maybe at night you could eat on the other side of the road. Anyhow, I might call it quits for a little while, because the rain's starting to come down a little heavier. I'll get into some shelter somewhere, maybe have a coffee, or in my case a tea. I'll see you soon. Since I last spoke to you, it's been raining on and off fairly lightly, but I decided not to go too far afield. But what I decided to do instead was to go for a half-hour walk. Yeah, so instead of turning left as I have been and going down towards the fisherman's village, I actually turned right, and I'm heading up to always look behind me when I hear engines. Yeah, so I'm heading to a restaurant on a beach up this way, which looks interesting. So last time I spoke to me, I just finished breakfast, and now I'm just about to go to lunch. So I've just been pottering about and having a look around in the meantime. Anyway, let's get down to the beach. That was a pretty nice afternoon. Had a couple of beers, really nice deep fried fish in red curry sauce, and just whiled away a few hours sitting on the beach, or by the beach. It was a interesting little track to get here. It looked like a road on Google Maps, but it was a track, which I'm wandering on back on now. It's it there, but I'll be back on sealed road soon. so I'll be able to shake the sand out of my sandals. I'm going to head back to the hotel now. Maybe have a bit of a lounge in my room before I start thinking about the rest of the day. So I'll see you later. Today is my last day here on Koh Samui. Don't have any big plans for today. When I woke up this morning, there was a bit of rain, but it looks like it's clearing now. Don't know how long that will last. Rain comes and goes. Yeah, but I don't have any big plans. I think I might just kind of lounge around by the pool, read a book, you know, maybe venture out to get some lunch or something. Not entirely certain, but it'll be a very relaxed day. I guess the question you have was, you know, would I come back again? And I think the answer is yes. I've actually had quite a nice time here, very relaxing. As I say, I'm at Bohput, which is kind of a pretty relaxed and laid-back spot at the moment. And there's still a few places that are closed down. I see some work happening in places around about, and you know, things look like they're starting up again. I suspect come high season, which is maybe a month away, come high season there might be a few more places open, but even now there's plenty to do if you like kind of wandering and eating and laying on the beach, and you know, you can always find some food, you always find a drink if you want one. Yeah, I can't tell you much about the rest of the island because I've just been kind of hanging out around here. I was after a kind of a peaceful break by the sea, and that's what I got. So I'm not disappointed. I actually quite like the hotel. The room's kind of a bit on the small side, and not, you kind of have to juggle things. You know, if you're making tea and coffee, things like that, have to juggle a bit, but you know, you don't have to make tea and coffee. You can go down and have one in the bar if you wanted to. But yeah, I've been quite happy and quite comfortable here. I don't need much space. If you're the sort of person who needs a bit of space, you might want to look around a bit and see what else you can find. But for me, this is okay. So yes, I would come back again. And I probably will, I think. There's a couple of other islands I want to have a look at, so not sure how quickly I'll come back, but I will come back. So I'm on the plane back to Chiang Mai tomorrow, and transmission will resume as normal from there. Okay, I'm going to grab some breakfast and then have a bit of a lounge. I will catch you next time. Oh, one thing I forgot to say was, while I was here, Chiang Mai had a bit of a flood. I don't think my building was flooded, but I think it was isolated. So it was a good time to be out of Chiang Mai as well.